Hey guys, it's Carrie Sue with a Sue and a J, and it's October 25th, which means that tomorrow's October 26th, which is our next appointment. I'm so excited, and it's just flown by, and I can't believe that this day is finally here. So today's exciting for a couple of reasons. I am taking my very last birth control pill. Woo-hoo! So I know it might seem crazy that the doctors have me on birth control and I'm trying to conceive a child, but here's why. And every like reproductive endocrinologist is different, but I think all of them pretty much do this now. It's to kind of, when they're trying to schedule out your surgery and when you're taking shots and different things like that, it's easier if they know they can kind of control your cycle. So most doctors will put you on birth control for anywhere from 2 to like 5 or 6 weeks just to control when you have a period and where you're at in your cycle. So my doctor put me on it for 19 days. Tonight is the very last day I will take birth control. And the reason I'm so excited is because birth control makes me crazy. Like crazy. Yeah. It honestly just makes me super emotional. It makes me really insecure. I just always feel weird. Like I don't feel like myself on birth control. I don't sleep as well. And I always gain weight on birth control. Oh, even for the 19 days, I've put on, I think 3.5 to 4 pounds since starting it 19 days ago, which is odd because I don't even have an appetite. Like, it's funny, Jeremy will come home from work and be like, what did you eat for lunch? I'm like, I had an orange. Like, I just don't have much of an appetite on it at all, which is weird that I gain weight on it, which is, I don't know. Anyway, so today is my last birth control pill, and tomorrow is considered cycle day 1. And we have our next appointment. We're driving 3 hours away. That's how far away our fertility clinic is. So we have to get up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow to go all the way to our first real appointment for this IVF, which is just crazy. So tomorrow what they're going to do is they're going to do what's called a baseline ultrasound, and this is just to see if I have any cyst, to make sure my uterine lining is thin, which it should be on cycle day 1, and just to do some blood tests and make sure we're ready to go. And then they'll go over just kind of what's next, when I start my shots, all of that, and I just can't believe this day's, like, it's gone so fast. I'm so excited. Today's also a big day, a not so fun day. It's the day we have to pay all the money. Ouch. So, we have to call them today and pay $15,400. And then we also have to pay for our meds, like our shots and everything. So you saw in my previous video that I talked about possibly getting financial aid for our medicine, and I submitted the paperwork like a week and a half ago, and they said it only takes them 3 to 5 days to make a decision. I waited for the 5 days. I called, and they're like, no, we haven't made a decision. So I waited a few more days. I called, no, we haven't made a decision. I waited till Monday, this Monday, a few days ago, and finally called them and was like, okay, it's been like over a week. Any chance you made a decision? And they were like, oh, we don't have the right paperwork. Okay, that would have been nice to know. So I checked my email. I did send them the right paperwork. They just didn't, they ignored it. So I resent it and sent them the one that I sent them on the correct date. And I got a email the very next day. So we did get approved for financial aid, which is awesome. We got 75% off. And the whole time I was thinking that it would be like 75% off the total bill of our medicine. No. So I call our fertility clinic, and they were like, or our fertility meds place, and they were like, okay, your bill before insurance or financial aid is $3,700. Yowza. And they're like, and with the insurance, with the financial aid, the compassionate care, your bill's $3,100. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was 75% off. And she was like, oh, it only covers Gonal F and Cetratide, 2 of the drugs. Ah. So, oh my word. I don't know. I ended up calling my fertility clinic back and was like, okay, can we switch a few of these drugs around to cheaper ones, or is there something we can do? There was one drug she was able to switch around. I'm not exactly sure what the discount's going to be now, but I'm guessing like $2,900, $2,800. But holy cow, our last 2 cycles of IVF, I've never paid more. I think the most we paid for a full cycle was like $1,700. So, gosh, but at the same time, we are going to one of the best clinics in America. We had a horrible experience last time, and we trust these guys. So I'm just going to listen to them. I'm going to pay the stinking bill. I really believe it's going to be worth it. I know that once I hold that baby in my arms, I know that once the strip has 2 pink lines, I know it's going to be more than worth it. But right now, you're just, holy cow, it's $19,000. That doesn't include everything we've already paid. Our mock transfer wasn't covered by the shared risk program, the $15,000, so we just got a bill for that. That was $600. And then we had to go you have to get like AIDS testing and different things like that for, what is it, communicable diseases or something. And we don't have AIDS, by the way, which, duh. Anyway, we had to pay for those blood tests, and I think we paid like $600 that day. It's just been non-stop. So I just have to keep telling myself it's worth it, you know, to have a child. Yeah. So anyway, we're paying our bill today. We're taking our last birth control pill today, and tomorrow, drum roll, is our big appointment. It's not big. It's not the big one. There's a lot bigger coming, but that's how we're doing. We're both really excited. We're both really eager. We can't believe we're finally here. And I just remember our last cycle, like before it even started, I just felt like it was going to fail. I just cried all the time and was like, what if it doesn't work? And just felt, I don't know, like it wasn't going to work. And this time I don't feel like that. I just have this feeling it's going to work. And I wrote a blog post about it, which I'll probably insert this video into that blog post. Last night, I had this weird, like, vision of our future child. And I don't want to share it yet because I just think visions and dreams are super intimate and, you know, really private. And one day I probably will share it once this child comes into the world. But basically, I was just sitting in my bed doing some work, and all of a sudden just got this, like, vision of our child. And I started crying. It was a good one. It was one of those where, like, I don't know if you've ever had those dreams where the dream is so good that you don't want to wake up. And if you do wake up to, like, pee or something, you go back to sleep really quick and close your eyes. You're like, come on, I want to be back in the dream. It was that kind of vision. I wasn't even asleep. And I was like, I want to live in this moment forever, this feeling and this vision. So so what I did was my best friend, actually, it was either while she was pregnant or right after she gave birth to her daughter, she started an email account for her daughter. And to this day, as far as I know, she still writes emails to her daughter. So, you know, when her daughter does something cute or takes her first steps or different things like that, she'll write emails to her telling her all about it. Like, this is what you said and this is what you did and blah, blah, blah. And I think she started this email when she was even pregnant, possibly. I'm not sure. So after that vision, I don't know what you'd call it, a premonition, a vision, a dream, hopefulness, I don't know. But after that happened, I decided I'm going to start an email account and really start writing to my child. So I started an email account and I wrote an email to my child. And of course I was bawling the whole time. And just thinking about it now, I get like emotional, but I just feel like I know my child. It's the most strange feeling. It's like I already know this child. and it's not even conceived. And I wrote in the blog post, and I wonder if anybody has ever felt that. If you have, please tell me. Like, before you even conceived the child, before you were even pregnant, did you feel like you knew them? Like this weird kind of knowing. Anyway, that's where we're at. We're really excited. First big appointments tomorrow. So excited. Pray for us, pray for us, pray for us. Send encouragement. Send anything you can our way. By the way, I have to say, I have gotten so many emails, I can't even count, of people I know, people I haven't talked to for years, people I don't know, just sharing their story, sharing their heart, encouraging us, telling us they're praying for us, and it has honestly been overwhelming in a good way. It was really scary coming out with all of this. It was really scary opening up our journey to the world, and the emails, the comments on videos, and the comments on, the blog post, the encouragement, the text, everything, it just confirms that we made the right choice. Already, I just know that God is moving in incredible ways in other people's lives and freeing them of their insecurity and guilt and shame about infertility, and opening people's eyes who don't even have infertility, the fact that this can happen, that infertility is real. And I just, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It has just rocked our world how encouraging you guys have been, and how many people this has already touched, and it's touched us, and I just love you guys. Anyway, I've been talking now for 12 minutes, so I love you guys. Have a great day. Pray for us. Thank you, and we will update you soon. Adios.